like to watch you on my television, swirling on the screen and in my head. I like to watch you on my television, dancing in my dreams like a palm tree in the wind. Tongue swoon, shape-shifting ne'er-do-well, slithering up to you. A five-finger reptilian with her mind on the news. A handshake with a crooked tongue, baiting you in to lose. I feel the scales of your scaly hands, midnight lizard.
Righteous, I'm trying to find love yet, on first sight. How can I, when I don't love this life, with this pain and strife? Righteous, I'm trying to find love yet, first sight. How can I, when I don't love this life, with this pain and strife? I'm in the pursuit of happiness, and I'm not talking about the state of bliss. Wanna find better light days, but feel so depressed currently, trying to get past the suicidal thoughts. Feeling so alone, that's really how I be. Yes, I must confess, it's hard to get better when I don't feel so righteous. I'm trying to find love yet, on first sight. How can I, when I don't love this life, with this pain and strife? Righteous, I'm trying to find love yet, on first sight.
Chaotic view yet cynical, a silent whisper and I'm right here underneath your bed.
I feed on your fear.
When you close your eyes, I lie down by your side. You try to scream, but you can't, 'cause I'm your boogeyman. I'm your boogeyman. It's fascinating, isn't it? But right your soul, you'll believe in it. The skeletons are screaming loud, and one by one they're coming out.
Feed on your fear.
When you close your eyes, I lie down by your side. You try to scream, but you can't, 'cause I'm your boogeyman. I'm the boogeyman. When you close your eyes. Be cool.
shockwaves. They're running through my brain. I get a little taste of heaven whenever we're together. Give me shockwaves. They're running through my brain. I get a little taste of heaven whenever we're together. Give me shockwaves. Boy, it's electric when you touch me, I can't lie. Starting to think I know you in another life. I need you here right now, I need you all the time. So far beyond my skin, you're deep inside my mind. Your strong emotion gave me the notion. Your heart is open, so don't let me go. Give me shockwaves. They're running through my brain. I get a little taste of heaven whenever we're together. Give me shockwaves. They're running through my brain. I get a little taste of heaven whenever we're together. Give me shockwaves. They'll never understand, so keep it on the low. Babe, this is destiny, it's out of our control. The way you look at me, I know you see my soul. Don't have to tell me, baby, I already know. Your strong emotion gave me the notion. Your heart is open, so don't let me go. Give me shockwaves. They're running through my brain. I get a little taste of heaven whenever we're together. Give me shockwaves. They're running through my brain. I get a little taste of heaven whenever we're together. Give me shockwaves. Remember laying next to me when you held me, I really felt complete. Thought that only happened in the movies. Honest, truly, you're the only one I see. You're all that I
We just gotta
need,
abruptly stop
babe.
this. They're gonna hear us, Nick. But what's up?
Saying thanks for texting me because I was like zoned in on Fruity Loops. I would have forgot. My bad.
No, man, it's
Thank
all
you.
good. It's all
Well, I
good.
would have forgot. It's just like
Here we go. Look at the. Look, you see this little. Oh yeah, you can't see the preset until you get there. But I saved it from our little interview.
Okay. Oh. Alright, I got you. I got you.
Still got little Nick in the background.
Loading up now.
Ah, sorry, kitty. Look at these armrests now.
I see like the grass and the clouds. And a little picture of me in the corner.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Little
talking
Nick.
about.
Okay,
Little
little Nick.
Nick. Makes sense now. But what is up, everybody? Thank you for tuning in, for liking, subscribing to the channel. It would be cool if you could hit that notification ringer, because then you get to know when the show is coming. And typically, we're going to try to do it like I've been advertising at 2 p.m. today. So Nick can be here. Oh, she is persistent, the kitty. But
What a phantom.
yeah, she just wants to chill. She'll probably just chill on my lap while we're reviewing. Oh shit, Vit with the John Wick comment on you.
Love it. Alright, now I gotta get my 75-pound dog to come sit up on my lap.
Yeah, that's an equivalency.
Chilling.
He's just like staring off. Looks like he's napping.
He's out.
So,
Alright.
for people that, sorry man, I didn't know if you were saying something.
Keep going with it. Go.
Oh, okay. So, for people that don't know, me and Nick did a 2-hour interview. I don't know how much of it's gonna all be in there, but that's the longest interview that's gonna be on this channel, and so I hope you guys and people will check it out. It's an experience of Nick's at a commune and some tales of it, and whatever else you wanna say on it, Nick.
Yeah, just if you're interested in like different ways of living, or always curious as to what life is within an egalitarian intentional community, or just any other kind of community, give it a listen. I haven't lived there like full on myself, so it's still kind of not as full depth experience as I would like. Maybe one day that'll be there. But throw it on while you're doing dishes or at work or.
It will be a fun listen for everybody, and so other people can see like that type of lifestyle too. Really early stream today. Well, this is the time I would like to stream. I think it's because I've been doing it at like 6 o'clock sometimes, just like really random, like odds and ends. But I think Saturday at 2 will be a cool time. I think next week, depending on Nick, I'm not going to speak for him, but if he wants to be here, he's obviously allowed to be. We're going to bring in my brother, Anonymous. That's his name on the channel. And he has music out. So go check it out on our YouTube channel. Sorry, this is just like...
I can hear Phantom purring.
I wonder if everybody else can... I'm sorry, Kitty. I don't think this is going to work right now.
Oh, I loved it.
No, I'm like, dude, she's gonna bite the only microphone I have that has a headset. I'm working on like a new mixer idea where I can add like sound effects, like claps, laughs after a song or something. Gunshots, pew, pew, pew. And then we can make our own sound effects. What's up?
For sound effects, can you do cat purring?
I can program my own ones in there. It gives me like a couple buttons to do that. But I think that...
Like actual cat purring. That was like that to me. Just hearing that little bit of Phantom, it was almost like one of those, special Hertz videos where you just kind of chill.
Just
like,
bring it back when you can.
Put that on. We'll get a massage or something. Just cat purring.
We could do that. I'll let you know, Remix Cat, when you're up. I know I gave everybody the notification because I was like, I don't know if everyone's gonna show up at 2 p.m. if I just hit that live button, but. It's alright. The Chiefs are playing right now. I don't know.
Yeah, I did not know that was the thing. That's probably.
Well, I live right next to the stadium, so there's just tons of people. But yeah, KC, I forgot about that. But yeah, so I just like to do a little chit chat with Nick, and I'm glad you're here. We got it all connected. And we got some old and new people into this queue list, but we're gonna start with emails first. I just need to switch up my webcam situation. You can't see me. But how's your day going, Nick?
It's going good. Did my little time at the gym. Some grocery. I wore this to the gym the other week, and somebody was commenting like just Spooky Kitten records, like Spooky Kitten.
Yeah.
I was like, that's fine. I was like, yeah. And then my coach was asking, so it was just kind of a quick like.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. Little friends got like a record label, Entertainment Network.
I'm just calling it an entertainment network. It may have like started as like a record label idea, like on a real note, but the main purpose was just like to connect people.
Yeah, my coach asked like, "Oh, what kind of records?" And I was like, it's more like an entertainment network.
I mean, like I put on people doing music though.
Yes.
But I'm trying to also get into other avenues with this as well.
Branching off.
Yeah, like Kyle wants to like take it to like this wrestling thing, and I'm just like.
Oh yeah, you told me on that.
I was like, Kyle sounds like he wants a booth to hang out at. But you know what? He's a really good person to have at a booth. I will say that.
Is this wrestling like wrestling, or is it
kind of? I mean, it's kind of like WWE. Like people make a storyline, stuff like that, but they're still actually like going at it. Okay. That's the difference. But I'm gonna get this little live set. Ooh, you know what? I'm liking this because it's just. I know you can't see the screen yet, but I'm just like, dang, man, I like these presets. It got smarter is all I'm trying to get at, because I updated it. Okay, I was just checking. So here, let's go into the first one. I think we got 2 emails. I promised these people we would do the emails first.
Let's get to it. I'm ready.
Open for collabing, I would be down. Yeah, I have been spitting some bars on some people's stuff lately, and maybe they like it. Yeah, last week I did like some actual bars, Nick.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Featuring, or is this your own stuff going?
Oh no, just like this guy named fucking Blackwell. I think you might have seen some of his stuff if you like heard it, but he put out some stuff for me to listen to. But here, I'm gonna jump into this. I just like am getting a little set up here. THRASHER. Oh, this is what I have to do. I realize I'm doing the wrong thing. Sorry, Nick, you might get a little exit out for a second. But it's better than being a white screen. Okay, let me see. Which one is this? There we go. You believe in me? Thank you.
Spirit fingers.
Okay, we got it to work. Just messing with all these settings sometimes takes a second for me, but we got it. It's feeling I go through THRASHER. This guy was really wanting me to play his song at like the end of the stream, and I was just like too tired. I mean, I think people got used to like doing like a 4 or 5 hour stream, and I don't think I can do that anymore.
Yeah, no. 2 hours. 2 hours.
Yeah, I mean the most I would go is like 2 hours and 30 minutes now, but so we got THRASHER, Feeling I Go Through. It's a music video. Let's check it out. So yeah, Nick, we'll just do the same thing we were doing originally, which is just kind of like trading off.
Yeah.
Okay.
You gotta let me know when you're playing it, because I'm delayed.
Yeah, no, I got you. It always takes me a second, but I'm about to get it. You want John Wick in the down left corner? That's rude. He's got a name. His name's Nick. Okay.
John Wick.
That's what I told you. It might. I hope that this was English. Yes. Maybe I could put some spam in the top right then. Is that what you want?
He's asking for it.
He's asking for it. I actually need to update that. Spamming.
Just
Okay.
literally put a can of spam on there now.
Dang. How can I get it? I don't think I can get it to where you'll be able to be on the screen with the music videos at the same time with me.
That's fine, man.
Okay. I didn't want you to feel the way.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see how this is gonna go.
Okay.
Why is this like that? Okay. Give me 1 second, gang. Window capture. There we go.
Phantom's back.
Yeah, everybody Phantom's back. You know what? I don't like how you can kind of see like all my notifications at the top. I'm getting a little smarter about this as we go too.
But
Alright, Nick.
little by little.
We're about to. Alright.
Yeah, the devil's in the distance. I've been sent here on a mission. God is always fucking missing. I can feel my stomach twisting. Shine a light on politicians. See the worst of our conditions. Loading up the ammunition. Fighting back the deposition. Yeah, I'm trying to reach inside where the demons seem to hide. Let them out and live my life. Roll the window down and ride. Thinking back to better times. Blink so fast I miss the night. Lots of people left behind. Take it one day at a time. But I get back up on the road ahead. The
voices said I'm losing it. They notice it, the chosen kid that'll throw those hits when the door closes and another one goes and it won't open. I'm loathing in my lonely sins. I only did what it takes to win, but I know that I won't lose again. I don't know what to do about this feeling I go through, but I'll always speak the truth, even if I'm always doomed. And I'm honestly so sick, tired, and I'm in a mood, but I'm wondering what happens when the gun turns right on you.
Let me live my life. I wanna feel alright until I close my eyes. I don't know what to do with the feeling I go through. Let me live my life. I wanna feel alright until I close my eyes. I don't know what to do with this feeling I go through.
As far as I remember, nights were colder in December. I was born, they told me never, you won't make it through endeavors. Proved them wrong and now I'm better. Wrote this song like any letter, sold my soul straight to the devil. Lost control, can't keep my temper. Now I'm back to losing it, always getting mad over stupid shit. I try my hardest not to lose my head, I'm proving it. Oppress the issues, don't know what I did. I choose to be exclusive when I'm cruising through the valley of my lucid death. Walk the pathway, rally to the galaxy. I'm broken casualty above the casualties. Wave goodbye, cause this will be the last of me. I'm passionately laughing and I wanna live so happily. I wish the pain would stop, cause I can't take this agony. Brought up in the war, so I stay awake at dark. Yeah, you'll never get my heart, cause I'm missing several parts. If you came to raise the bar, then I came to change the art. Cause you know I aim for stars and I never miss my mark.
Let me live my life. I wanna feel alright until I close my eyes.
Alright, Nick, I'm gonna unmute you, but is it still going for you?
Yeah.
Alright, so first off, I was like a little confused on this whole thing because I'm just like, damn, Kitty, you're about to fall. Sorry. Don't call me there. Don't call me there. But yeah, I was just like, dang, I was not expecting all that, to be honest. And it kind of just threw me like in a roller coaster whirlwind, like from just like a first reaction purpose. I was just like, I thought it was gonna be rap, and then it turned out to be kind of like, I don't know, kind of like some post-hardcore, early post-hardcore style music with like, but it didn't have screams. It just had like the instrumental value of that. But like the singing was really good. That hook like really drives you in. And so I don't know who the villain of the story person is, and because that's the feature, so I'm assuming it's the guy on the chorus or maybe the guy doing the verses, but I would assume your feature is probably the chorus. But you never know, because like I said, I'm not like hip to that or up to date on maybe even these type of bands. But as an overall project, I was like, that was super solid. That sounded like something that would be commercial ready, kind of touring band status. And so I don't know, the music video quality was really cool too. It was a little basic, but like it definitely like helped tell a story with it and like entice you to listen to the song. So overall, I thought that was a really good song, and the production was really solid, whoever produced your track. Because I still can't tell if it, because it's like Tame and Ray, so I don't know if that's the band or if this is like one person with a backing band that had a vocalist feature. Like, tell us your arc, tell us your story in the chat. I see you're in the chat, so I would like to know more. But sorry, Nick, what do you got?
No, you good. That was sick. I want to start off with that, and just the kind of tail end on the fact that you can't really figure out if the guy featuring is on the chorus or on the verse, and there's kind of an assumption to it. But it just goes to show when you collaborate with someone, you don't have, like, there's not a set, fixed way to do it. You could feature and be the main chorus for it, or just like a little solo. There's no, you're free to do what you want.
I agree with that.
So, like, we don't know.
If you got that song on Spotify, email it back to me and I'll throw it in a few of our playlists. But nonetheless, thank you for tuning in, subbing to the channel, and submitting your art. I would like to throw an interview at you guys if you guys want to, interview, learn more about us on the channel. What's up, Nate?
I still had a little bit more, so
my bad.
Definitely, no, you're good. So it was like a same surprise as you, like that roller coaster, but a minute into it. Or let me first, as he's rapping, I see like the guy on the drum set and guitar. And I see a band in the background. I was like, why are they there?
That's why I was like really confused. I was like, I don't know if this is a backing band, because I do know people that do like a backing band and they just make the whole thing themselves.
Yeah, that's kind of my initial thought. And you can see him on the hi-hat. I was like, okay, I can tell it's like an 808 hi, like it's a synthesized hi-hat.
Or it could have just been someone like I said, if I knew more about the artists themselves. That's why I want to interview as well and learn maybe even about the process of this song, because he could have honestly just had kind of like what I did for that Sipping Lemonade song, just had like my friends be the backing band in it.
Yeah.
Vit, you're also open for interviews? I would do one. Being interviewed? No, you can interview me. Nobody ever asked me to, be interviewed. They always ask for an interview. No, I'm just
I'll
playing.
interview you.
We could do that. We could do an opposite spectrum of it. What's up? You got the orange light? Are you trying to be an Oompa Loompa now?
I just look like I looks like I have a black eye.
Did you get in a fight?
Dude, I don't know, that gym, like...
What are you doing? Like MMA or like kickboxing or something?
Yeah, it's mixed martial, so it's everything.
Are you doing like
Kickboxing.
jujitsu?
Yeah, dude, that's my favorite part.
That's what's up.
Like triangles and chokes and stuff. It's like wrestling, but now you just choke them.
That Taman guy, I'm gonna reply to some of his comments and we'll go to the next track. So, Taman, I just want you to know we really only play like 1 minute and 30 seconds of the song so we can get through a lot, and we actually played 2 minutes and 20 out of that 3 minutes. So, I'm sorry we missed the big badass chorus, potentially, but, kind of gotta get to everybody. And we gave you a pretty lengthy review, my friend.
Yeah, we've been talking for a little while, and that's just your enticer right there. Hey, you want to finish this good song? Go check it out.
I will probably go check out the rest of it.
Come on.
If you stay sub to the channel. Ooh, trade off.
I need that final chorus.
Need the money. No, I'm just playing. But he said he's a solo artist. You saw before the Real Madness Christian, who's a feature from the story, villain of the story. He's on the chorus, like I was assuming. No, I'm just playing. And then having a backing band for videos and stuff currently. So it was kind of what I initially thought, but I don't want to assume that when I'm just seeing what's in front of me. But nonetheless, keep it up. If I had more subs, I'd interview. I don't even think subs matter, man, to be interviewed at least. It's just my opinion, though. I mean, this channel started with 1 sub.
What's a sub, man?
Subscriber.
Oh.
What are you thinking, man?
I was like,
You
sub
crazy.
base? You only need 1 sub base. I was like, well, I don't know what other sub there is. Sub base.
No.
I figured that was Phantom's job.
No,
Sub
man.
base. Just that, the purr.
What is up, Aquaman in the chat?
Hey.
OG of the channel. I appreciate you. We got one more email, man. I'm so like side tangent off.
Oh, we only had 2 emails.
Yeah, cause I haven't really been advertising the email, to be real.
I was asking about.
Except when I gave it to you. Like, I give it to people, I'm just saying for the show. Like, I used to do a bunch of emails, but then I would feel bad if I didn't get to them all.
Yeah.
And so, like, the last show I did by myself, I didn't even do emails, and that's why I got put off to now.
I want to advertise for you. Like, I keep coming across, old friends of mine that are making music now. I'm like, oh, that's amazing. I know you. Like, you should please I don't want to put the music on for themselves. I want.
Damn, I can't view the track that this guy sent.
Is it another music video?
No, it's a SoundCloud private link.
I'm extra.
So sorry, we will have to skip over that email. If you want to give me a new one, I appreciate it. Because they'll know, because they'll probably be looking in here for it, and I'll email them back that it didn't work, my friend.
Hey, Michael, by the way.
What's good?
Careful on the. careful on the breathing.
Oh, I'll take it back. My bad.
Yeah, yeah. Just blowing out some speakers and some ears.
Why did nobody say that? Do you need a song submission? Yeah, Aquaman, if you want to tweet me really quick, I'll get you in the mix. I actually looked for your link. That's why I was hitting you up, telling you that I hope you have a good day. But let's go to The White Wolf by TRPL1. Also, like a day one from this channel has been like rocking it since like, I don't know, episode 5, I think, if I remember right. But let's go check them out. And sorry, if the mix is too loud for people ever, let me know in the chat. Damn, dude. Okay. That song was only a minute and like 50 seconds long, and I was just like, I could see where the turning point was going, but that sounded like a nice interlude song, like on somebody's album or something, just like something to connect like two pieces together. I was really enjoying the production. I will say the bass might have been a little too loud. That was like the only like production mixing critique, but some people like that. But for other people, I don't know, it might be too loud, because I did have to turn down the mix a little bit. But other than that, I really enjoyed it. It was just like another roller coaster. Oh, what are you doing over there? Cigarette? What was that? Oh my god. Just the way you did it, you're like...
Yeah.
No, I don't care.
I was listening to that and I was just like, shit, I need to smoke. Like, that's a fire beat. And I was trying to even like listen critically, like, okay, it's just gonna be instrumental, like trying to think more technical, and I enjoyed it. I know you said you turned down the mix, so then yeah, there's that part. But yeah, the kick was strong and it definitely stands out in the front, but I'm not hating on it. That was kind of like your main vocal punch for it.
What'd you think of that synth line?
The higher octaves, the
Yeah, like, I'll play like just a quick snippet. Like that line, you'll hear it in a second.
You know, I'll just scroll back.
Yo, what's good, OG Bobby Johnson? Dre the Kid is back. Huh? Yeah, that's what I was saying. That's what drove it for me. Like, that would be like an easy melody line for somebody to follow, even if they wanted to put vocals on that track.
Yeah, it wasn't like way in my face. It was very subtle. It was very dynamic. There was a lot of good kind of effects going on with it that helped mellow it, but still make it bright.
I agree.
Well balanced.
Like I said, I personally thought that would be like a cool interlude song on like an album or something. There's tons of artists that do it, but I don't know, that sounds like something I would even use. Hit me up.
Or or just collaborate and have somebody just write as many verses as they want and then just copy paste.
Exactly.
You can go 2 ways with that one.
I'm gonna throw that song in the SKR Music You Can Vibe To playlist, and I'm gonna throw that into. I'm gonna put that in Songs We Love 2023. Oh yeah, so last show I made 2 personal playlists. Well, 1 personal playlist. It's called Songs We Love in 2023. Each month I'm gonna like do a big share for everybody. That's like another way I thought I could probably help everybody out. And what that will do is it will just show like the top songs we like that month. And so I started it last week, and I already had 8 songs from last week. And then
it's getting tough now.
Yeah, so I was just like, what's a cool way I could advertise them? I can just like clip down the clip, make like clips out of what we're already doing, and then it's just like a quick top 10 or how many ever happen, in the weeks we do it. Right now we're already at 9. And then I made a new playlist because we started getting a lot of cool music that sounded like it could have been like as like a film score, something in a movie or like Hulu, Netflix, and like just really good, vibes on that note. And so
That's my favorite.
yeah, we got a few songs in that. And so I was really digging that playlist idea because I was like, I can always put good beats and stuff in SKR Music You Can Vibe To, but what's something that's like kind of cool? Oh, also the gaming mix. I forget about that one.
Yeah.
But I haven't really advertised that, but that's going to kind of be like our Discord thing. So when people are playing games or something, they could use that as streaming music that doesn't get checked by a copyright.
Are all these playlists on Spotify?
Yes. I haven't dove into Apple or YouTube playlists yet.
So Spooky Kittens playlist?
Yeah, we've got a few playlists under that alias. But like one of them has like 500 people following. It's like the original, which is just Spooky Kitten Records presents a playlist. But then the rap one's almost got like 150 and shit like that. So, and then the pop punk one, Underground's got 100, and then what's the other one? SKR Music You Can. Here, I'll just read you the numbers. Rap with a Punch 152. Underground playlist actually only has 80. Spooky Kitten Records presents a playlist has 460, and SKR Music You Can Vibe To has 120. So there's still a lot of people checking out those playlists and finding new music. Yeah, people be like selling my playlists too. It's kind of fucked up. I found that out through emails. They're like trying to sell my playlists for people to get playlists, and I'm like, how are they gonna get playlists? They don't have access to the playlist.
Okay, so I am.
Alright.
Sorry, I'm so behind on like I've been following you and have your I still have your music pop up on my playlist like just like daily week mix.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Are you the one playing me hundreds of times?
Hey.
I'm just playing.
But I'm looking at Spooky Kittens now. I'm realizing you have the picture of me from that music video with the mask and glasses.
How do you like that? Is that cool, or am I getting copyrighted by Nick right now?
Love it. It's just such a goofy, like, why?
I thought it was a cool, well, because we started Spooky Kitten Records in Halloween, right? Like October 20th of 2020. And so we did that music video around that time, and I was like, oh, that picture kind of looks sick.
It's a sick picture. Alright, I'm good with it.
Alright.
Oh my god. Is that yours? Is that yours with the chick from Kim Possible, but she's like scope?
Hold on. Let me see. Sorry, I wasn't looking.
What's
No, that's not me. Did someone...
Okay.
I don't know. I hope people aren't taking my stuff. But Alt Z, if you got a track this week, hit us up on the Twitter, and I would throw it in the mix. I hope you're having a good weekend too. It'd be funny if they had like the same playlist stuff as me. Okay. We got Shakes Harris, Treasure, brand new person to the channel. Let's give them a warm welcome by listening to their music. So here's Treasure.
gonna party whatever the weather. I want the treasure. You know this feeling this summer forever. We gonna party whatever the weather. I want the treasure. You know this feeling this summer forever.
You are listening to Shades.
I hope you're not thinking about your ex. It's a new day, bruv. It's a you day flex. Give me the mic, there's a man on deck. So kick back and say less, stepping on the stress. We're traveling without moving, we're bubbling. Meet a stranger, we're a stranger, and we're hugging him. Boris Johnson with the rules, we're and partying. No restrictions, we unruly like Parliament. Call me up, the answer, got no need for your drama. Cause my energy ain't free, I gotta work for these dollar, man. Gotta work for these pound, I gotta work for these wings. Cause I'm cooking up a storm, that's why my belly be round. Call my bedroom is round, man, we turn up the sound. Trust I'm having some fun, happy memories to come. Cause I'm somebody's son, put the side in the bin. Mix me with the pinch, but baby do your thing. It's a beautiful scene, see I'm thriving off the atmosphere. You better beware, high like a star in the night. Off of vibes can't see, couldn't be more clear. So much love in the air, plenty more to share. Neighborhood on lock, see them stop and stare. Scary till twilight like a vampire. Till the moon shines bright, what the wolf will wear. There's so much tears of joy, electrified. I'm fired up and stimulated, tantalized. It's so alluring, so sublime, and everything is pleasing to the eye, yeah. So euphoric, so amazing. On cloud nine, I'm thrilled to be here, so delighted. Hearts but dumping, time is wild, it's satisfying. Where's be nice, it's time, can take the mic. We're gonna party whatever the weather. I want a treasure. You know this feeling this summer forever. We gonna party whatever the weather. I want a treasure. You know this feeling is summer forever.
Give me the mic, let me let it off. Wreck it lots, no V-Fox, I'm gonna set it off. Love Brum, but soon get enough. Soon as I get a plain chance, brother, I'm getting off. Feel low vibes, but I'm sticking to the good. But I'm still human, doing things that I shouldn't. Still a brave heart, doing things that they wouldn't. I do what I want, cause it couldn't. As I take this trek, on your marks get set. Soon all over the radio, no jet set. Back south I bet, it's myself I rep. Never fold on me, so I am my best bet. Don't try test rep, I could right your left. Couple man around me and they don't take no check. Tragedy like steps, the new school ain't threats. I'm old school like graveyard and Semtex. I'm a VET, and in Brum I'm made. Plus I got a clean heart like Vader Vades. Let me make my way.
Well, I think this definitely deserves some. And maybe some of this. Okay, so I did a little research. That's why Nick went off the screen for a little bit, because I had to try and understand what was happening here. There's 4 people in this group. But the guy that submitted the song, Shakes Harris, he is the beat maker, instrumental maker. So on that note, since he submitted the song, I will critique that first, and then I'll give some accolades to these other guys. Okay, so Shakes Harris, he basically killed it on that beat, in my opinion. The production was so solid. Like, that beat sounded like so smooth and crisp, and it had like a vintage feel to it too, kind of like a 90s vintage feel to it, but with a modern twist. So production wise, that was really solid. And so he met one of these people in here on the feature list, and they have been hitting it off since the pandemic and made this project, Harmony and Discord. And I thought it was a really solid track. Like, the guys that were rapping on it definitely sounded unique in their own right, but they all had their own flows, and it just made sense when they were all combining together. And so that's a really good way to show how, like, 4 people came together, all solo artists, and still found a way to make it their own sound, but make it sound cool. So Nick, what do you got?
That was awesome. I enjoyed myself. I'll kind of keep with that. 4 different, very unique rappers, but that beat was so solid and grooved that, and they all were able to vibe on it really well. That just made a nice little mixing bowl for everything. Yeah, I had a great time with that. I will say the only thing that caught me was at the very beginning, the applause. The applause that came out. I like it.
No, that was me. That was me.
Oh, that was you.
I was testing it. That's what I was like trying to tell you. So the only thing you had against the song was something I did. Well, that's good to know. Okay.
Okay, well then at least then there's an idea. The applause at the beginning, just fade in, fade out. Throwing that as far as making the beats go. Like, I might steal that now. I might just throw some fucking applause on my tracks now.
That's what I'm saying. I put that in. That's what I was testing. I was like, does this sound like you can hear it? And you're like, yeah. But then I didn't realize, like, the review, you thought that was the song.
Yeah.
No, all these little noises are me. I'm figuring it out. Like the little... Nick, this is us. This is people watching us. That's people watching us right now talk about that. Like, wow. Alright, transitioning.
Alright, I'm ready. That's a great track.
I'm sorry, that shit makes me laugh. But that's a whole project. That's Harmony and Discord by Shakes Harris. It's 9 songs. I think it would be worthwhile to check out. I threw that song in a couple of our playlists, Rap with the Punch, SKR Music You Can Vibe To, and The Gaming Mix. So, actually, you know what? I'm going to put that in the songs we love for 2023. I think it deserves a spot there.
Yeah. I was actually just listening to Flatbrush Zombie. They have a Portugal the Man remix song.
What?
Yo, yeah, it's great. But you know, it's a group, 3 guys. You know, I think it's 3, maybe 4. I think 3. And like, not saying you guys had the same thing going on, just similarity. Nice kind of super group vibe.
Super group vibe, exactly. So here's
Each one of them could be on their own.
That's true. I think they all were before that group. So
Don't do that. Stay together. Friendship forever.
Friendship forever. We got Life Equals Cap by Raleigh Rockstar. Brand new person to the channel. Let's check it out. Oh, that Taman Ray guy, he's back in the chat. He said, my track was mixed and mastered by Steve Sobchak, who works with Motionless in White and Ice 9 Kills. Man, if Kyle was here right now, he would want to have a conversation with you. He works with Ice 9 Kills right now. Yeah.
All over the place.
Exactly, man. Okay, so we'll get into the track. Brand new person, let's hear him.
You was near, I was in fear. Scream on me close, cause I was near. Would you love me with no fear? I know you won't always be right here. Knowing that my phone is hiding in plain sight. Say the right words, I'm yours for the night. No fuss, no fight. Sparks fine tonight. Searching for love, but this not right. You good now, you left me alone. Feel with the lead, my space without seeing your face. Lied to, what do I do? I don't know why you all my life been cat. Niggas hating, saying she low. Ranking niggas be in the look at me, the bigger too much cake. Turbulent with pops made. I pray for the days stay with me. Continue to live with me forever. Forever. You should be with me, 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 you should be.
Alright, so let's talk about it. Alright, let's jump into it. So, that song was kind of interesting. I really did like the instrumental on it, but then, like, honestly, with the vocals, what I would have done is maybe make it, like, auto-tune and more melodic, and that would have went with that beat a lot better with what you were trying to do. Because, like, I see the concept that you're trying to do, and, like, it's a really cool concept. But then just, like, adding some, like, minor flares might make it sound a little different. Because I did like the emotion you were putting at some parts. But some parts, it just sounded a little forced into the song. But other parts, it sounded really cool with what you were trying to do with your cadence and flow. And so, overall, that's just what I would work on, personally. But, Nick, what do you got?
I agree with a lot of that, really. I would say to me, it kind of came flat, like just being so consistent, not flat noted, but flat emotionally.
Like mono sounding almost.
Yeah, and like I enjoyed like you kind of had the nice beats and rhythm with it, but bring that into the vocal melodies as well. And there's points where like that monotone, like it feels like it would hit right in certain spots, but giving that variation. Also, I would maybe talk about equalization a little bit. Michael, did it seem like maybe you took out a little bit of the higher end frequencies on a lot of, not just vocally, but the instrumental as well, the piano. So everything instrumentally too sounded a little dull. Maybe brighten them up, bring up some of the higher frequencies, and cut out the middle, or take down some reverb on the vocal. Spitballing some other stuff, but
These are just all suggestions. Like, the concept that you're doing is, like, really good. And, like, I see the potential in it. These are just things to maybe, like, elevate it and, like, add some more elements into it so that it can, like, have, like, more polished sound in a sense. But keep it up and keep making music. Hopefully you'll submit some more tracks to us. I'm gonna see what this does.
yeah, definitely want to hear that. I want to like, I hope submit again and like, have I missed any of that? Has anyone ever like, I know you said people have made changes on our critiques, but has anyone ever repost that song? Like, I would love to.
Well, that's the thing. Like, when it's on Spotify or something, right? Probably aren't gonna go back to it. That's even like my forte. Like, I'm not gonna go back to the old songs. Like, if they randomly got dropped, I might add some stuff when I re-upload it, like little harmonies and stuff. But that's the only time I've done it, when like 3 songs got removed from Spotify. So then I just like kind of added some more harmonies. I was like, if I'm gonna repost them, I want to breathe a little new life in it. But if it's out and it's definitive where it is, then just maybe take that into the next idea, you know? And so with what you're saying, yes, people have done it, but not when it's already on Spotify. If it's like a YouTube unreleased song, SoundCloud even, yeah, we do get it resubmitted. Actually, I take that back. This guy named Travell Cartel. He's like an R&B artist, and he had like a couple songs on Spotify, and then he removed them and then re-uploaded it. That's the one time. I had to think back for a second because I was like, I don't think so, but I don't want to say it. And then I remembered there is that one R&B guy. And when he did it, it sounded a lot better because he just like uploaded something that the mixing and production, like, it just sounded like if he had like somebody else doing it for him and he just sang, then he would do a lot better. But he's trying to do it on like kind of not the best equipment, and so the quality is not going to be where he probably wants it to be. So then he took it to a producer, and then it sounded amazing. So that was like the only time someone took like maybe something I said, took it off Spotify, and then put it on.
Wow, alright. Well then, okay, I would just say then, keep submitting music, and would love to hear the progression of every, as people go. Like, maybe not that song remastered, but love to hear the next one.
So let's go to the next one. And who is that gonna be? Let me see. Nick, how are you doing today? Right now.
I'm chilling, man.
Ooh. Like a villain? You know that Insomniac guy?
Yeah.
He's been collabing with a lot of people, and this is the next song coming in. It's a song he produced. And Alt Z, we got that song in the queue, just so you know. If you listening. Same with you, Aquaman and Dre the Kid. I don't think I said that earlier. But we're not going to take any more submissions outside of that. Because it's going to probably be cutting it a little close for Nick, and then I don't mind finishing it out. But I'm going to be real, I like doing the show with Nick, and I don't like having to stay after by myself. Alright, so. Ooh, this is loud. Sorry, man. It's on.
You know the same is pretty hyper beat. It seems that we're cruising at hyper speed. The cosmic cannot see how I slice the beat. You're hardly the hard thing out than a light in me. Toxic bodies are liquid, a bottle right from these. EC liquid but at hyper speed. You know the same is pretty hyper beat. It seems that we're cruising at hyper speed. Hyper speed, how I like to be. Hyper's a zooted guy ranting about his life when we just trying to party, not hear about how your wife might leave. Look at that softly real. Well, we trying to vibe this even beat, running harder than a Goliath type of seat. Insomniac something like a baller, all of night in the heat. Pontiac and Billy Graham posted up and they like it, just like a meme. Palm the stack, I wanna fill a hand with roasted nuts as she own a plot in the seat. Scope my stats like a rap hammer neck as I snap a sinker. Ride with me, strolling intergalactic, low and ectoplasmic, sick as we reach higher speeds. Don't worry, we bang, but we arrive in peace. Just hurry so you can maintain this hyper speed. You know this thing is pretty hyper beat. It seems that we're cruising at hyper speed. Cosmic galactic, how I slice the beat. You're hardly the hard thing, not than a lot in me. Strolling intergalactic, low and ectoplasmic, sick as we reach higher speeds. Don't worry, we bang, but we arrive in peace. Just hurry so you can maintain this hyper speed. Yeah, I straight saw the snake snipe the beat. Crumb all the regulate smite when I ignite the heat. Who could pollute the track like Dr. Blight, my G? Concluding facts, I'm flipping some insightful beats. Room in a flash, I'm dipping, doing frightful leaps. Abusing those cats when it comes to rivalries. All of my rivals weak, how can you rival me? Jerry bust when I bust, straight in the dynasty. Moving fast, we going up. We strolling up like we just hiked the peak. Grooving with last the players raised on people to bump. So tonight we free. I want a mutant slash witch chick, so smooth and slick with it. To fly with me. Zoom fast and we switch it to hyper speed. You wouldn't last, you couldn't get as hype as we. You know the same is pretty hyper beat. It seems that we're cruising at hyper speed.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, now let's get into it. So first off, I'm gonna be real. I love Insomniac's instrumentals, his samples, everything he does. On this track, I was just like, at first I was a little confused because I was like, is the bass clipping? The mix master clipping? But other than that, no, I was like, it all made sense at the like once he started like singing or not singing, rapping. But I was just like, man, this guy really is like reminding me, like the guy rapping. I can't pronounce his name for the love of me. It is like Onwuka. I want to say it's Onwuka, but it's like it's Onwuka.
Yeah.
Okay. But he kind of reminded me of Spawn from like the first album of Atmosphere, or like kind of like had like an Andre 3000 flow. Like he maybe didn't sound like him, but the way he was like rapping like just really reminded me of like Andre 3000 from like Outkast. But I don't know, it was a very like hyper pop rap song, which I was not expecting. These people make like kind of like 90s boom bap rap together, but they went out of a comfort zone, and just for that, like, kudos to you guys for trying something way different than what I've at least heard from you guys personally. You guys maybe do this more often, but for me, I was not expecting that, so that was like a pleasant surprise to see you guys try something different. I mean, I did think it hit the mark. It did take a second for me to get into it. I think it just might have been something that you have to like listen to get into it. And some songs are like that. Some songs make you want to re-listen to it, and that gives it replay value as well. But Nick, what do you got over there?
I agree with a lot of that. Disagree with some of it. We'll see if I remember. But I definitely would say that was very different. Like it did, like you were saying, it took a little bit to like get into it, but then I was kind of like, all right, don't turn it off yet. It was so different. I was trying to figure out how, like that was very new to me. It wasn't that, like...
It's not bad. That's what I'm trying to get at. It's not bad. It was just, like, a brand new kind of, like, style that I wasn't expecting, at least. Especially from these two people here in their previous work. I'm just kind of like, dang, I was kind of expecting kind of like the 90s boom bap song style, or even just like old vintage rap samples and stuff. But they really tried something different, and I was like, dang, they might be onto something. Kind of sounded like something that would be like in like a comic book movie, even if you really want to put some like new spin on it.
It was an interesting blend of, yes, vocal and rap style and filters combined with a very, not normal synths.
Yeah, like a non-traditional.
Very non-traditional.
Yeah. But nonetheless, I enjoyed it. I'm going to put it in the Rap with a Punch because I think that's like the definition of this playlist. Rap with a punch. That had a lot of punch to it.
I will say, the one thing I had, as we were getting to the end of it, I was kind of like, there's not really a breath in the song. And what I mean, it's the whole thing is just rapid fire words. Straight from the verses, straight to the chorus. So by the end of it, I will say it was like, taking it a lot.
Yeah. I mean, and you have to think we're listening to it through headphones, so this song could be like bumping in a car. Oh, Remix Cat. Like to see innovators, not imitators in the genre. Exactly.
Yeah.
I would much rather see people trying to push the boundary, even if it's something that we're not. It might just not be something we're comfortable with, if you think about it, because it's not like a mainstream idea or something we've heard a lot of. I've heard hyperpop rap, but not like in the sense that you guys just did it. So I appreciate that. And that's the beauty of this. Like, I get to hear new genres that I maybe wouldn't even venture into myself.
Yeah.
He said, Onwuka said, this is one of the most intense track for show in the terms of space. And then Insomniac said the whole project has a lot of synths, textures, etc., as well as samples. But damn, dude, nice to see the community getting together, typing in the chat. I appreciate that. If you guys want to like, subscribe, maybe hit that notification bar. So then you know when me and Nick are going to come on. Maybe you don't know it's 2 o'clock and you see YouTube being annoying and telling you we're on. If you want that in your life, just hit the bell. I'm like the worst advertiser. Okay, now we got Dracula rap. Okay, this is gonna be interesting. Robin Hood of the Rhyme. He's been really cool. This guy, he's joined like some of the Twitter spaces, just been like really active on the channel, so I like to give him the time of day. I've only heard one of his tracks though, and it was pretty political. I'm not gonna say any political stuff on the channel because I don't know what YouTube does. And I'm just saying, I hope you take that same anger and you could make some more, very inspiring music for people. Because it sounds like, dude, you got a lot on your mind, and I bet there's more than politics. I'm just not really big into political music. That's all I'm trying to get at. Because we did start the fire. Alright, here's Dracula rap.
Robin Hood.
Hold on, Dracula rap, Robin Hood of the Rhyme. He specifically asked, this is why I'm stopping, he specifically asked us to queue it up at 48 seconds. And so, if you ever want a song queued up at a specific time instead of us just playing it from the start, then you just gotta ask. But you gotta ask, preferably when you're asking us to review the song. Maybe not in the middle. I just wanted to throw that out there. So let's queue it up to 48 seconds. Right where he wanted it. Here we go.
Out of retirement again in 23, packing 45s like I was Jordan. But this ain't shit to me, calling me resurrected G's. Like 60s in the garden, no, not MSG. This a double entendre, not a hyperbole. Literally your blood will be running cold, so call me Dracula, bro. Like the ones in the black on black, 60 creeping in back of the shot down. In fact, where the killers hang like bats. Call it a K, cause it's cold as fuck, known as Chirac. AKA because the in-town and the dirty south, so reaping can be so beautiful. Like seeing inside of the mind of the blind. Yeah, maybe that's why we call them Blue Cities, you get it? You see the inside. When I walk out of this bitch, my flow's gonna be sponsored to you, dig? Possibly by Kanye, cuz we don't even hold a candle to the flame of the euphemisms. Just testing the waters in case the government ready. It's a genocide of slaughter part 3. But at least you caught it. Unlike the government's cause, I'm not sponsored by missing babies, blood, or slavery, backroom deals, or bathroom spills. It's the Vatican. What the fuck they saying happening? What type of time they on? Electing a man to be president who presently or probably wears the pins. They've gone off the fucking deep end. That's a diaper, not a decision. Although he's incapably incapacitated to the point of being troubling. But we so soft we do nothing. So it's apparently calls for no discussing. Well, let me tell you something. Indeed, y'all ain't ready to see nobody do it like me. Just some sinners to spit, some would suggest truthfully. Though I digress, I'm not shady, but unequivocally I leave you leaking like a 45. Okay, I got carried away, you keep in scope. The Interscope, Atlantic, and Universal the most. I just wanna say, most of these rappers aren't. In fact, they just little toy soldiers them talked about when referencing follow me. But I'ma stand the fuck up, this ain't helter skelter. I'm just fuel to the fire of funeral pyres. Like a cross between Fuels Fall on Me and Fired by James Hetfield.
We played a lot of the song. It sounded, pretty political, but it sounded like somebody that, was pissed off at how things are being run. And so, on that note, at least, like, you're speaking your truth. I'll give you that. And I do gotta give you your accolades, man. You can speed rap, and you can, kind of just, like, make up cadences and ride different waves. Like, it was really cool to see you, like, articulate your phrases. And it kind of just sounded like a freestyle. That's what somebody in the chat said, too. Alt Z, he said it sounds like a freestyle. This is way more politically motivated. Oh, yeah, no, I can tell, man. Definitely way more politically motivated. But it's alright. I'll give every song a chance. And outside of that aspect, I really did like what you were doing. Honestly, the only thing I would do maybe is just, work on the production a little bit. But you definitely have the talent of a rapper. What do you got, Nick? Oh, the beat was pretty cool, but it was a little repetitive. I will say that.
I'll agree with a lot of it. As far as the whole, I missed all the lyrics, so I can't even comment on that. It wasn't on purpose. It just and it's not that it was not interesting. Just I was focused in on the music, even the cadence. I enjoyed the rhythmic dynamics of the vocals. I just wasn't listening to the words. I just hear birds chirp. I just hear things.
I could see, this guy is probably, heavily influenced by, Eminem. Just the way that he raps, it kind of has that style and flow, but in his own sense. But
yeah, it was unique in that sense. The beat did feel a little repetitive, like the hi-hat, click on it.
But these are just little things to try differently or fix, but it doesn't say anything about how you're rapping. So you obviously know you're doing that right. And so now it's just maybe get a different producer, if you're producing your own stuff, you can do that. But I just meant maybe get someone that's producing beats and stuff. And then you can always get beats catered to you. So then it makes you, pop out more. So if you're able to rap like this, that would be my suggestion to you, to maybe work and collab with other people. There's tons of beat makers on this channel, tons of people that make instrumentals. I'm sure you wouldn't have to look that far even if you were wondering how to do it. Also, we have a Discord. People play video games, produce, make music in there, trying to make it more poppin'. Go check any song. Yeah, any song. That made sense, George. Dev, no? I don't know. One day if the chat ever gets way more poppin', I might not be able to keep up. That's what I fear. Cause some of these people I watch, I'm just dude, if my chat was like that, I would not be able to read it.
Oh, it's just a stream.
Yeah, just constantly going. Even if they at you or whatever. But that's why I like where we're at, so we can talk to everybody. More personal. Okay, so now you've heard this person, Crack Moth, but this is their song, Clickbait.
Okay, I'm baited.
No, because we talked about the name like a long time ago.
Yeah, yeah.
And I think that's what we literally talked on.
Crack Moth.
Yeah. Yeah. Give me 1 second. So here we go. But you didn't get the joke. No, it's for other people, not you, Nick. Okay, but that I know I made this comparison, so I'm sorry for ska music in general, but you can blame Tony Hawk for real. It's just gonna always remind me of like a skater punk rock vibe. Like that definitely, I could like definitely see that being in that game. And then All Z in the chat, he made a really good comparison. He said they kind of sound like The Offspring, and I was like, ooh, I could see that. Like vocally, maybe instrumentally, it's a little more sped up than what The Offspring was doing, but I do think that was kind of their vibe too. But I liked it. I thought that was like a really cool track. It's just like a fun vibe, and if you can bring people happiness or like provide a fun vibe, people are gonna like your music.
Yeah, I had fun. I was like just started like getting really into it, and then yeah, had that little ska vibe to it. I had fun with that. That drummer, man, I'm listening to that drum in there, killing it. Like,
Exactly.
his timing on that snare, my god. So.
And the name's just gonna always trip me out. Like that's the cool thing about your name, Crack Moth.
It sticks.
It does stick. I'm gonna put that in the songs we love 2023 because I really like that one. Just like the guitar was super nice, and I'm gonna put that in the underground playlist and the Spooky Kitten Records Presents a playlist. Just like a quick thing, we did restart the playlist this year, so if your song was on there last year, I am sorry. But we're gonna do that every year that we do these playlists, and as we make more, maybe on Apple, we'll do the same thing. But yeah, so every year we're gonna reset it, so no hard feelings. Just gotta make some more music, submit, and we'll probably put it back in. But what you got, Nick? Sorry.
Nothing.
Oh, okay. I felt bad for a second. I was like, damn.
Rude piece of...
I'm trying, man. I'm trying my hardest. Yeah, one day, okay, Aquaman, I got your song request, update. We won't play Metamorphosis. We will play Not Today. So we got one more song. And then Vit's actually up. after this song. So we got Remix Cat. I know Remix Cat in the chat. They were on break. Oh, it's a visualizer. I'm sorry, Nick.
Oh, like a music video?
Yeah. I will figure it out how to do it. It's just like I'm kind of trying to program my own like soundboard, so then I don't have to do it like kind of crazy through this interface on Riverside. But I need to figure out how I can get the screen to not go gray, you know, when I go on to something different. And then I need to figure out how you can watch the music, or that you can get your video reaction too on there.
Oh, like watch it live, in live time.
Yeah, kind of like what you're doing on all these other songs.
Yeah, if anyone has any idea or any other better platform or interfaces so that we can both listen and watch this stuff at the same time, shout out at me, or I'll email me. I'll post my email.
Put it in the chat.
School.
You're like, email me?
Email me. I'm old school. I ain't putting my number out. And
No,
you're
you're
gonna
all
love
good.
this too. You're gonna love this. You know my email, but for everyone else, yeah, it is Hotmail. I am still using that lovely Hotmail. Keeping it alive.
Nick, I will figure this out. We don't need other people. We can figure it out. I just honestly haven't like looked into it. If I look into it, I can figure.
You're a busy man. I'm just reaching out to our community to see if anyone's got any ideas. Send me an email, and then you're busy with doing all.
No, you're right.
Spread the love out.
Yeah, Alt C, get whatever somebody was using, and you get it for you, and then you help me out. Somehow in that order. We're gonna listen to Remix Cat Along for a Sweet Ride. It's got a Nick. What's your question? Nick, repeat this really quick before we get into the track.
Yeah, if anyone knows knows how to set up so that me and Michael can both listen to the music he's playing and the videos he's playing at the same time. Right now, I'm on a 15-second lag. The time that we're recording and then what plays on YouTube, I have to watch the YouTube channel with you guys, which is like 15 seconds behind.
Man, I'm
we're
so
both
excited.
off. So if anybody knows how to sync that, email,
Hotmail. You got it. Now we're gonna play Remix Cat Along for the Sweet Ride. It's a hard-hitting synthwave with a visualizer. Alright. Oh my god, Nick. You're just different, man. But no, that was like a really fun track. Like it sounded like something in this like video game called Super Monkey Ball, I think it was called.
Oh shit, I love that.
It kind of reminded me of music from that game. Just because it's like really crazy and sporadic, but it's like very synth kind of chimey sounding. And that was like a really cool like tone that you had. Just like, I don't know, everything sounded like leveled and perfect. And like I personally was like, damn, that's like a fun track. Like if you got that for Spotify, I'll throw it in a few of our playlists. I was really digging that track. But the synths were like my favorite part. What do you got, Nick?
Yeah, I really enjoyed the kind of video game feel. I was like, oh, we should totally put this in like the video game playlist.
Yeah.
And then I looked down at the title of the show, and it's the 64th episode. And my mind immediately went to Nintendo 64. I was like, this is perfect.
Damn.
This was meant
I
to
might
be.
change the thumbnail to us. I'm gonna start getting my friend Justin. I know you met Justin, but I'm gonna give him like thumbnail ideas because he's really good at making thumbnails for YouTube. And for this one, I think I'll get him like us like playing like N64, but like us looking around like confused or something.
Oh man, that'd be sick.
I can start asking him to do them for episodes, and if we think of it before the episode or during, we could do it because it's just something to put on after.
Be fun. Music though.
Yeah. Sorry, my bad.
So it was. I enjoyed it. It was fun. It was still like the rhythm was just constant. So if we're trying to make more of a song structure flow to it, vary up those kicks and tempo as it's going through. But if you just want a non-stop jumping party, then you're on the same. You're on the ride. That's a very constant upbeat, just game. But those are my 2 cents as far as the music goes.
Nick, what would it take to get you on Twitter? Do I have to make you a fan page account?
To be fair, it's kind of been growing on me because I have these epiphanies of ideas. I'm like, I should have Twitter. People should know these things.
Yeah, and I'll signal boost you to like 20k people.
Like. Yeah, boost me, man. People need to know peanut butter and mayonnaise. It's not bad.
Dude, that sounds so gross. I can't believe you even would say that combination live. You're incriminating yourself for the crime that you're making on your taste buds.
That's what you have to expect from my Twitter.
Look, Remix Cat, I think everybody kind of feels shadow banned on Twitter from time to time. You're like, man, what happened? What happened to my following count? Not following count, but my interactions. They're not there. But I think it's just like you gotta pay Elon Musk for the blue check, which I'm not doing. And if my shit falls off, that's unfortunate, but we'll just take it to another platform. But Twitter seems to be doing cool. I will say we're about to hop back on Instagram and start advertising that way again because I feel like we're missing a lot of the OGs from like the first week I did because I was really doing it on Instagram, like live, going live on IG, and then to kind of hype up the show, like a pre-game show, and then get people from there to go on to the YouTube and then advertising it on Twitter. I'm rethinking about. Okay, All Z is with me. I'm telling you, man. He's like, peanut butter and mayonnaise? Hell no. Still love you, brother. But it's the same thing for like people that put like ranch on everything. I can't do that. I'll eat like ranch and salad at most.
Okay, but ranch and pizza.
Nah, dude, I'm like probably. Look. I don't really eat a lot of sauces unless it's barbecue. Like if we're talking barbecue, I typically have like 3 to 5 barbecues in my, like barbecue sauces in my fridge at all times. I have to limit myself now because there was one point when I had like 6 or 8, and then, yeah, Gal could tell you too. She's seen me go through a lot of barbecue sauce, but she eats spices or like spicy ranch too.
Okay. We need
But
your-
man, we are getting side tangent. My bad.
Wait, what's your favorite barbecue? You gotta let the.
I like Gates just because it's like tangy and sour, but it's also got like a bold flavor. I know those all don't sound like they go together, but that's kind of what I'm looking for. It's got everything you want out of all these individual ones. Like, I like KC Masterpiece. I like KC stuff, but then
Look at the hat.
yeah, true. But then Joe's is okay, like their barbecue sauce. But I like Gates.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. It has that peppery, like pepper smoke almost.
God damn. Can you hear that above me? It's an airplane going to the KC Chiefs game because I live right next to the stadium. But you're never gonna find me. I don't know if you heard it, but it like definitely like went over.
Yeah, I can hear a little bit of it.
Yeah, it scares me because they did that like last week on Saturday, or it was like a week or two ago, and like Gal and I were just like sitting up here and chilling, and then like we started to hear this plane come down, and like we had just like watched like I had watched some like stuff about planes crashing, so I was like, oh, it's happening. But then it like dawned on me, oh yeah, it's the Chiefs game. They have planes go all the time. But okay, I'm sorry, people. I really just get off the wagon sometimes.
It's that ADD kicking in, and although we work really well together, it's also we both have ADD, so it's just.
That is okay. So here's Vit. I'm so sorry, Vit. What a long time to wait to get play, and have to go through a lot of randomness. So here is My Nemesis, except I misspelled it. My Nemesis by Vit. And it's a YouTube video, sorry Nick.
Legalize nuclear bombs.
Damn, okay. Sorry, Nick, you back. But I was really liking the vibe of that. Like, the first half kind of just was like a subtle, calm vibe, and I was really digging that. And then I was just like, I really like where this is going with, like, the Dracula toned synth popping in out of nowhere and just, like, driving the song home. Like, I really like that bit. Definitely, like, I would like to make some music with you, collabing. But you had me like thinking of bars just like at that, like at least the second half. I was like, damn, that's something I could like fuck with. But nonetheless, I really like the direction that you're going with your art. Your beats speak for themselves, like the production quality's there, and I think like you definitely know like your sound, and that you keep exploring as well different limits or things that can make you limitless. But what you got, Nate?
A lot of the same. I enjoyed the beat, a lot of great sound design on the synths. I definitely see where the name comes from now. That Dracula vibe and melodies to it.
Yeah.
I do have one question though. Maybe Michael, maybe this was you messing with things again. I don't know, but what was with? There was like a moaning bear.
No, that was not me. I will say that was not me this time.
Okay, do you know what I'm talking about? Did you hear it?
Yes, it was like in the middle of the song.
Yeah, it was kind of, it was the first.
I promise that was not me. Have a good night, Robin Hood of Rhyme.
Yeah, it was just like a moaning bear at that point.
Let me see if I can find it really quick.
You know, maybe like
Legalize nuclear bombs.
Yeah, it was like that, and then it said legalize nuclear bombs. That was not me.
Yeah. Legal.
Like, no, dude. That's what I'm fearing right now. I'm not trying to be worried, and then you're popping it in the music now. Like, I forgot about that part, but then, like, I had to, like, play it back, because I was like, wait a minute, there was other things.
That was it going with next one?
Alright, let's go to the next one.
I did enjoy that though.
Or sorry, let me read. I'm gonna share it really quick. Okay. Nick, are you gonna watch the game?
Chiefs game?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably when this finishes up, we'll go down to the barn.
Oh shit, what are you gonna do?
Watch the game. I don't have TV.
Give you
I have to go to the bar to watch TV.
Vit said, I mean, I had Bing shilling too. What, do you know what that means? Vit, could you please, further allude on your comment? Because I'm confused. Nick doesn't know. Alright, here is Bloom Cameron Tall Chief. He is definitely a cool person of the channel. Let's check out his art.
Truthfully, it's a bird's eye view that's talking growth. Yeah, I did it, matter of fact, I bloom. Guess I'm still finding my peace and playing for kings. I put that work in, wanna be the king of the castle. Brought up on the grind, not a bad thing to follow. Trying to level up one day at a time. Some people don't fuck with me, I paying on mine, I still shine. I've been waiting for my opportunity. Talking like I knew how to speak fluently. Thinking too much, I've been on the ceiling, spitting like I'm up to some villainy. I'm on the grind, ain't new to me, this work ethic is just a part of me, so let's go. Get those hands up and sing along if you feeling me. If you feeling me, get those hands up and sing along if you feeling me. Don't pay me no mind, I've been waiting, biding my time, yeah I grew. Matter of fact, I bloom, don't pay me no mind, I've been waiting, biding my time, yeah I grew. Matter of fact, I bloom, matter of fact.
Tender age, the playlist plays. I'm never in the right headspace to start the day. One blunt in and I roll up another one, cause I always need another one. Maybe I could learn a little more self-control while letting go and not holding on to my ego.
or else we might be listening to this whole goddamn thing if we have to keep playing it, because it was good.
That was good.
And I just want to say, first off, I didn't know you had Hey You on it. He's another person that submits to the channel. This like complements each other. I wonder if you guys like met through the channel or how that happened, but nonetheless, really cool to see that collaboration. Like Cameron, he's a rapper, and Hey You's an instrumental maker, and this is exactly what I talk about on the channel. Collab with each other. You guys can make some cool stuff. Like, this was a really cool collab, whether it happened from the channel or not. Like, just seeing two people from the channel collab like that. And so that was just what I was going to say. And then the second part is, I'm sorry for leaking your guitar, Nick. Nick plays similar guitar to this. Like, at least somewhat. And it just, like, the first thing I was like, is this Nick? Are you playing the guitar in the background? I was just like, damn, dude, it really gave me, like, your vibe of music. But nonetheless, I really like it because, like, if you think about it, he didn't have a lot of harmonies or, like, you know, reverb, you know, all that type of stuff on his vocals. It was more raw feel, and you kind of just felt the emotion, even with just, like, his voice being, like, kind of, like, a little bit monotone-ish, but you still, like, were following it because he had, like, just, like, a good vibe with him. But what do you got, Nick?
I want to first start with just saying how happy that made me, the song, and then what you said. So, you couldn't hear on YouTube. I heard you say, "Oh,
yeah,
this guy reminds me of you." And I was like, "Oh, haha." I hadn't heard the song yet.
No, I was being, like, serious, 100% serious.
No, I knew you were. I could tell you were serious, but you said you sound like him. I wasn't listening.
No, I know. I was like, you're gonna pick, but I knew the second, like, you heard it, like, after I made that comment, you would, like, be listening now for that. And then now, like, I saw you laugh and stuff. I was like, oh, he knows what I'm talking about.
Dude, as soon as it started playing, I lit up. I was like, oh my god, he's right. I was like, how's the song remind him of me? And then it played. I was like,
instantly knew.
Yeah, I was like, thank you. That was
it was just cool. It kind of gave me ideas for Nick now to do with this stuff. Because it showed me how you could use, like, a really cool guitar riff as a beat, and that's something I want to compliment as well to the Hey You producer, who didn't submit to the show, but I know he might see this, so kudos to you on that beat, man.
I got two more things on this track and on
these
topics. As far as, like, music goes, you know, we didn't hear the whole thing, so maybe this happens later in the song, but I would love to hear a portion where it's just the guitar and just the vocals, you know,
without the beat.
Yeah, strip away some of those beats, you know, make a nice bridge or outro or maybe a dynamic verse, I guess bridge. You know, play with that a little bit. I want to hear those two just together because the vocals were raw, like you were saying, Michael.
Yeah.
It complements the very raw and acoustic reverb.
It doesn't always work out, but if you can, like, put an indie track kind of like that, it can sound so good. Just, like, unique sounds coming together like that.
Yeah. My second thing, though, it was actually very inspiring, at least as Michael, you're saying, like, reminds you of my music. I'm very inspired. I want to, we're queued up for this time, but I think next time I'm on, I'm going to have to elbow my way through, and I would like to play one of
I mean, dude, we can play your track, you know, or if you want to play something live, you can do that, and I can make sure that Hey You guy's there, and he can maybe steal your riff, you know. No, I'm just playing.
I want to submit my track the way, like...
Oh, just being in the queue, and then randomly I'm like, Nick, it's your track, and then you got to critique your own track.
Yes. But I want to just, you know, put mine into the queue like everyone else.
Okay.
You know,
No, that's fair.
With everyone else. So
You're fine, man. Side. Well, let's get to the next track.
I'm inspired.
What if I did that just, like, every time? Just, like, I'm telling you, that soundboard gonna change up everything. Once I figure it out, it's over for everybody. So this guy actually interviewed after you, Nick. His name's Kid Silver, and his interview's gonna come out this week for everybody wondering. He works with 9-4 West, and I interviewed 9-4 West. He's been on a few podcasts. Like, really cool dude. So, like, it's cool that they're now in, like, the Spooky Kitten universe. and getting their stuff out there. So I was just giving you kind of like a precursor. Yeah, I like to shout people out. Like, they're good people. I could, like, tell that just through, like, talking to them. That's why I like doing these conversations. Like, I've had one with Aquaman. Like, that was, like, one of my favorite conversations. Just because, like, you never know what you're going into with interviews. And so, I don't know. I don't really, like, research the person because there's not a lot to really research out there. So it's just kind of like I'm learning about you, but also having a conversation. But here's Cruising Altitude's Kid Silver, produced by 94 West, might I add. Give me 1 second, it's not playing on the track. Here we go.
Yeah. I need a weed song. So this a weed song. So you gon' roll one up, bet I'ma roll one too. Ay, come and fly through the sky with the dude. We gon' be stoned as fuck, cruising altitudes as we ride looking out at the view. So you gon' roll one up, bet I'ma roll one too. Come and fly through the sky with the dude. We gon' be stoned as fuck, cruising altitudes as we ride looking out at the view. Yeah, first moment when I start my day off, you know it's waking bang. Won't get involved, keeping up with a race. TBH, I'd rather smoke this J up anyway. Taking plays, I'm playing the game. He bout to hate you, see that look in his face, dog. That shit looks lame. We rock stars, people smoking, I trace. I ride out as if I'm Johnny Blaze. Put some respect on my name. He flames on when laying my saying flows. I glows a tan gold. Damn, bro, your man's cold. Whoa, woke up and took a piss. That's most of what I do before I get drove lit. Know I'm the shit like what drops in my toilet bowl. If I want it, bro, I could get more ass than those. The fuck on, young ball, aim stuck to the stars. Truck a bucket, you can trust the pedal stuck to the floor. Say you gon' roll one up, bet I'ma roll one too. Come and fly through the sky with the dude. We gon' be stoned as fuck, cruising altitude as we ride looking out at the view. Yeah, no stress when you know that you blessed. I'm the type who gon' pray about it before we go manifest. Yeah, talking the Lord, what way to prepare for this fast life we weren't asking, but that's stand for.
God damn, dude. He had the Wiz Khalifa laugh at the end. You'll see exactly what I'm talking about. But nonetheless, Kid Silver, one, I had a pleasure to talk to you. But two, as an artist, man, like, he just had this come out on the 14th. And I'm just like, damn, dude, this song is so, like, new age poppin'. Like, I just like the vibe he's got going on. It's just, like, a cool vibe. And it's just, like, something you could smoke to or hang out with friends to, put on in the backyard at the barbecue, all around. But I just really like the vibe that song had. And then, like, 94 West, like, knowing him as a producer, like, he's really, like, stepped up, like, his game with this, like, next project that he helped out with. And so, like, I don't know, I really enjoyed it. Just, like, overall, I really liked his, like, cadence and flow, and, like, it sounded versatile. Like, definitely can sing and rap, man.
Yes to all of that as well.
What are you eating?
Some Sour Patch Kids.
Oh my god, you are high.
Good, sir.
Nah, dude, it's CBD.
Yeah, I apologize for everyone having to watch me lunch. But the track was awesome. Definitely grooved the vibe with it. Sounded all great. It was definitely an interesting background synth to it. A little more chill, very spacey.
See, that's what I like about 94 West, just like his production style. Like, he adds, like, it's always someone that, like, knows how to put, like, just the little things that, like, amplify a whole song. And then when you add someone that's as talented as like Kid Silver, which might I add, he's from St. Louis, but now he's in California. I was gonna be like, you could meet Nick. We could have the real interview, and I would come out for that. But it's okay. Next time he's ever out in St. Louis, though, we should all like link up. I think that would be cool. But yeah, nonetheless, I'm gonna put that song in a bunch of playlists. Let's start off with Rap with a Punch, SKR music you can vibe to. Put it in the gaming mix, because I think that's just like a cool song to have. And then we'll put it in Songs We Love 2023, little project coming out each month. Which is, damn, in like 9-10 days. However you look at it. But alright, let's get to the next one. It's Alt Z. Let me look through really quick and do some stuff. Some quick doctoring. Wait, what?
I know, it's tragic.
It is tragic, man. Okay.
Oh, also, dude, your mic's still. Yeah.
Yeah, sorry. Sometimes when I like flip it up and flip it down, I don't spin that thing around. So we got Say I Miss You, and this is Alt Z Remix. Alright, it's a SoundCloud song.
I step off the train, I'm walking down your street again, past your door, but you don't live there anymore. It's years since you've been there, and now you disappear somewhere. You got a space, you found something. And I miss you. And I miss you. Oh. Could you be there? You've always worked 2 steps ahead. 2 steps for everyone. Walk behind while you would run. Look up at your house. I can almost hear you shout down to me where I always used to be. I miss you. I miss you. Oh. Back on the train, that's why I come again.
Wow. God damn. Okay, first off, Alti, I have not heard the original song of that. Nick, for your casual listening experience, he's the guy that remixed that Cage the Elephant song that one time.
Yeah, I recall.
Yeah, so unlike that time, I don't know the original for this one. Maybe if I heard it, but like just off of the name, I don't know it. But damn, like that was just a killer mix. Like that sounded like a fun outdoor song. Like just being outdoors and just having a good time. But I really like the mixing production. I wish I knew the original so I could kind of see more what you did to like amplify the song. But just as an overall mix, like it sounds amazing not knowing the original song.
Yeah, same. I second
Had-
that. It felt very fusion. The remix style with the song, like blending well, but like there's just different.
It's an 80s song, he said, which I can definitely see now.
Again, it was a different vibe, fusion, but like make it done.
He said it's an 80s song or an early 90s song, which I can totally see kind of being like maybe a grunge song that he then just transformed into something like this, or an 80s kind of synth-powered song.
I had like East Coast. I definitely had like a coastal, laid-back vibe. Coastal, like in a kind of more brighter.
God, I am so off. Aquaman said the original is an R&B song. I was so off.
Wow. I wasn't gonna say that, but I was kind of like, yeah, I don't think it was a little different from that.
Yeah, but no, nonetheless, I did like it. I'm gonna queue up the next one while you say some stuff if you want.
I'm gonna say some stuff.
Stuff.
Yeah, good mixing on all that. It was fun. I don't want to keep describing every song as fun, but it was enjoyable. Nothing like slapping me in the face, like punching too hard. Good mix.
Saw D. God, I'm sorry, guys, but yeah, get on TikTok with that song. I'll see if you can. Okay. Okay, damn. Someone copyrighted my video. For episode 40, I'm gonna have to go check it. If you send me copyrighted music, I might just have to come up with a different thing.
Wait, what do you mean, like?
Oh, they can like make your view or your video like not viewable.
So a past episode got flagged as copyrighted?
Yeah, for someone's music, which essentially this is like a music review show, so I don't know, if it keeps happening, this is the first time, then maybe I'll do something. What I'm gonna do is just trim the review out of the video, because you can do that on YouTube to avoid the copyright, and unfortunately that might be the circumstance. If it gets copyrighted, I might just have to take it off so you only have the live reaction, unfortunately. But that was episode 40, so someone just now claimed it. So this is a unreleased private song by Dre the Kid, who Nick might remember. He hasn't been on the show for a while, Dre the Kid. But
I recognize the name.
Yeah, he's Lil Brady Jordan, the GOAT's son, aka Dustin Day Win.
There's so many names there.
Yeah, I know. I'm just like pick one, just one name, not like three, just one whole word. That's why I just use my last name. But
Simple.
we'll jump in.
I've been checking on myself, I need help cause I'm falling. I've been hiding in my shell where my dwells when I'm ballin'.
Gene, wake up.
I've been checking on myself, I need help cause I'm falling. Hiding in my shell where my dwells when I'm ballin'. When I'm struggling with my health, it's you that I'm calling. It's you that I'm calling, whoa. I've been checking on myself, I need help cause I'm falling. Hiding in my shell where my dwells when I'm ballin'. When I'm struggling with my health, it's you that I'm calling. It's you that I'm calling, whoa. When I'm fighting all my demons and I'm stuck up in my mind, I've been thinking to myself and I'm just wondering why I don't get the credit, I deserve it, this is my life. I can't wait to get up on the stage and rap on the mic. This my journey, you can follow if you want, but you don't have to. I will make it one day and then you won't have the chance to say that you were loyal to me, I do things you can't do. All the haters couldn't stop me, you know I have fans too. I have asked you, I have asked you, I have a chance to, I have a chance to, I have plans to, I have plans to.
Wake up.
I told you to claim your spot before I blow up, I have asked you why you hating on me, I have dreams, I have a chance to get up on the stage and just perform cause I have plans to. Plans are in my spot with all these artists but I can't choose. I just hope that maybe one day you will see when I'm successful.
You know, I really like that song just because it was like the first like melodic wavy rapper kind of to like put out a song for us on this entire show. For that, like give you kudos to that, because that's like one of my like favorite genres of rap, which is wavy melodic rap, just stuff that like you can follow, you can sing with, you could rap with. I like it. I will say it was a really loud mix. I did have to like turn it down a lot. So I don't know if you're still in like the mixing phase or not. So obviously you could work on some stuff. So this is where we're gonna help you out. I would like level the track to your vocals. Like I wouldn't make it like the bass too overbearing to where it's gonna be clipping if someone turns it up all the way. Granted, we're listening through headphones and this could be like something you're making for cars, but you have to think you want to get as many people listening as possible. Two, once you get like the mix down to a good mix, I would put this song on TikTok with like a cool video. Like I really think this would be a good song to promote and be really easy to promote, and people would like it on that platform. But Nick, what do you got?
I'd agree with all of those things. I agree with all those. I enjoyed the track. I was trying to think back to the last one I heard of him, and it's vague. I'm like,
It's been a while just because he hasn't been on the channel in like a few months, but I'm glad he's like back to making music again with whatever was going on.
I really enjoyed the kind of effects and emphasis you use using effects and filters on your vocals. Like you had a 16 bar where every end of the bar, every end of the four, you kind of like you really emphasized the word you were landing on at the very end. I just have one little example. I appreciate what's going on.
Kind of like doubling up the end words.
Yeah, just giving it a little stereo to it, really.
Yeah. Maybe one thing I would do, just because it's not, I mean, you're still in like the mixing mode, it looks like, because it's an unreleased track, is like do different pans on your vocals, like to make them pop out differently. Because right now it's all like coming out of both. And so maybe you have like a lower harmony coming in the left and you have like a higher coming in the right, and it can make like a whole different listening experience. And so that's just some like experimental ideas. You don't have to do them, but definitely would maybe add a different element to your song.
Since this is unreleased, I'll keep with it then, and playing with the dynamics of the vocals and other ways as well, like that, or playing with like EQ automation, so you can kind of change up your filters, or have one section just raise up a little bit, raise a frequency up a little bit, and just kind of makes that first chorus different.
To continue on one more point.
Build it, man, build it.
If you know how to make a vocoder, try it out on this song. I just now thought of that, and I was like, that might be a cool way to do the harmony, and then maybe like do the panning on stuff. I don't know. Just some suggestions. I know it's the time, Nick. So the one thing I'm gonna ask you is, what advice would you give to everybody on the channel?
I got one. Keep your place tidy. All right. If you haven't used it in a year, get rid of it. That's a legit one. Yeah, keep things tidy, man. Keep it clean.
If you keep things tidy, then you can essentially keep your mind clear.
Yeah. A clean room, clean mind. A little less stress, a little less clutter, a little less stress. Just a little bit. It doesn't have to be a big ball.
I recorded that because I'm gonna make it a little snippet. I realize I don't even do YouTube views or shorts, and I could just use these videos and make like funny little shorts. I might just start asking people questions, or like if we say something funny, I don't know. But nonetheless, I appreciate you, man. We'll definitely be back. I'm gonna there's quite a bit, but I'm gonna get through a few more by myself. But Nick will be back next Saturday, 2 p.m. It's gonna typically be a 2-hour show. I just queued up maybe a little too much.
Yeah, I appreciate you as well. Next week I'll try and get my track on the queue.
Oh, your track can get on the queue, man, and we're gonna all judge you. You're gonna judge you. So everybody, give Nick, you know, a good clap for doing this with me. Yeah. And also, I'll turn it down. Let's give Nick his flowers. You know, he comes in here, fresh mind, listens to every genre of music we put out on the show.
This is getting better and better too. Like
I'm just finding out how to do different stuff, and we're getting really cool, you know, people submitting.
that's my favorite. Like every episode I'm coming on, it's like the music we're getting to listen to. Like it's like I'm just hanging out listening to good music.
Exactly, man. And it's just a fun thing to do. But I'll see you later, Nick.
Yeah, go Chiefs.
Go Chiefs. Last time I checked, they were winning 7-0. Let's see what happens. Alright, peace, dude. God, Nick is a character. Alright, so we got some to finish. Let me just go through really quick and check some stuff. But okay. Okay, guys, I'm gonna do these now. Adam West. Yeah, Richie Rich is next after the song, but right now we got Take Me, Adam West remix, In the Dark. It's a SoundCloud song.
Don't go calling it alone. Your name's written on my Don't go calling it alone.
So for this song, I don't know the original song of it, but I do like the darker, like sadder tone on it, with like the synths and the drums, because they were complementing that feel. So I was just really liking the vibe of that song overall. The vocals were really solid too. Sounds like a super solid mix. That's on SoundCloud for everybody. I'll share it out. But I thought that was a pretty smooth listen, and that's all you could take. Ooh, let me repost, and follow. But yeah, nonetheless, thank you for subscribing to the channel, for submitting your music, and Adam West definitely knows what he's doing. I like that mix. So I don't know if you guys are like collabing a lot together, but definitely keep up on that. Now we got Richie Rich, High Rise.
I told baby girl that I'ma rise high, but the devil want me to commit suicide. I got God with me, so I'm not crossing lines. All these bitches always lying, that's why they switching sides. I'ma get my money up, then take it to the bank. I'm like a shark in the ocean, I'ma break the tank. Me and Rock T dropping hits after hits. Richie rich 100%, so I've been legit. I got the diamonds on my neck, so they glistening. Got new music on the way, I hope you listening. Vintage 2.0, that's that new sound. Me and Rock T about to drink another round, but they cheating in the game, so they out of bounds. I'm about to make a comeback like John Wall. Yeah, watch me really get it, I'ma take it all. And I'm really balling out like a ball hog. Baby girl, guess what? I do this whole day. I love making music because it's been my hobby. I told this bitch meet me in the lobby, then I'ma take her to the room and I'ma eat a pussy like wasabi. Richie Rich.
Hey, yeah, I'ma eat the beat, Jack Harlow, what's poppin'? Niggas talking shit, but I know what's poppin'. In my city, J612 will be poppin'. Playing college football, cause I got the options. Feeling like TV12 when I'm in the pocket. Been had the plug, all I need is a socket. RIP to take off, he the OG rocket. Shout out Jock MK, I'm a rock star. Niggas talking shit, they just practice looking hard. If you tryna see potential, you ain't gotta look far. If you tryna see my mental, you gon' have to pay a charge. All my niggas suspects and they be at large. If you playin' tough, we gon' pull the card. We gon' call the bluff, y'all really capping bars.
So that song was definitely interesting. I really like your verse, Richie Rich, but it sounds like the person you'd feature didn't have like the same quality as you. Sorry. He didn't have the same quality as you, so it just kind of sounded a little bit different when he came in for his verse. And so sometimes that just comes in production and like mixing each other in together, or potentially recording at somewhat similar places or somewhat equivalent places. And so then that makes like the feature not kind of sound like fuzzy when he's coming in compared to like your quality, or vice versa. But it all just depends how the stems are mixed in. But overall, I really do like the track, and the beat was definitely bumping, especially with like your verse. I was really digging your verse. But I'm gonna share that, and it is now out there for everybody to listen to. Check him out. But yeah, that song just has like simple fixes in my opinion for people to do, and then you can do it. Do it. Okay, so I'm gonna go to Podum, Don't Think Too Much. Definitely a very interesting vibe on that. It kind of sounds like some like video game music, or like some like background video game music from kind of like the GameCube era and the soundtracks they were putting on their video games. But overall, I just think like the mix sounds a little bit too loud, but that's just because I have it all turned down to a little bit. But I did like the video game sound effects he had going on in there. But thank you for submitting and for being a continued subscriber of the channel. Now we got Aquaman, Not Today. That was kind of like a grunge industrial style beat, but next to what you've been doing recently with the spirituality vibes. And so that was like a cool tone, and I really like the bass tone you had. Kind of like a darker bass tone, kind of sounded like something like Mark Rebulet, if you've heard of him, plays when he uses his synth bass. So I really like that tone you were using. But nonetheless, I really thought that was another great song. I personally like the other two from last week. They were songs that I've been putting on playlists to listen to because they're like 10 minutes long. So those songs have been really good, and the song sounds up that alley as well. But thank you for submitting that track, man. So now we're gonna go to Luxurious Man by London Lyrics.
Siren sounding, London LaRue. Nice.
Hey Romo, you crazy.
I'm about to max this nigga out up in this trap house. I'm about to spend a couple racks, told me clean and stash out. Housekeeping, sheesh, the tip I made was something grand now. Like an entrance on Coachella when they marching band styles. I'm about to max this nigga out up in this trap house. I'm about to spend a couple racks, told me clean and stash out. Housekeeping, sheesh, the tip I made was something grand now. Like an entrance on Coachella when they marching band styles. Brand ambassador, he's no amateur. Hood nigga with a lot of put a type that turns me up. Edges on Brillo pad, but yet polished. The type that Nike make when it comes down to debates. Real presidential, that's my candidate. I'm the first male, don't need no lady. Plus it's something about the way that he validates X's and O's to drip. You always talking that shit. Watch how we eat of the dick. That's the last supper deal. I'm trying to get me a meal. The menu don't come with no options. You want a corn dog, but this here is lobster. Red wine with some pasta. Meal type designer. Not talking that product, that option. I'm about to max this nigga out up in this trap house. I'm about to spend a couple racks. Told me clean the stash house. Housekeeping, sheesh, the tip I made was something grand now. Like an entrance on Coachella when they marching band style. I'm about to max this nigga out up in this trap house. I'm about to spend a couple racks.
Damn, that was easily the best like London lyric song I've heard him make. Just like the flows and cadence were so crazy. It kind of reminded me of like Ab Soul or like a J. Cole style flow. Obviously outside of like the quality, like this guy can like rap. He has like a really catchy hook. Like even the quality didn't matter in my opinion, because I was just like, damn, you can like feel the emotion in his music regardless of that. And so he's definitely a talented person, and I think like once he like produces himself or goes to a producer, like it will take him to another level. But that was just like really well written, and I really like that beat. It like complimented you really well. So we got 3 more and then we're done until next week. This is just kind of like the leftovers of that.
fly too close to the sun. I bet your agony makes the new director's cut. I thought I told you not to fly too close to the sun. I bet your agony.
That song kind of sounded like Say Anything and like Oliver Tree combined. Like it had different elements from both of that, and I really love your vocal production. It's just, it definitely is reminding me of some Oliver Tree techniques that he uses. But nonetheless, I thought that was a cool track. I really dig this artwork too. Oh, I see it's a whole album. I'm gonna have to check that out. But I'm gonna throw that in a few of our playlists. We'll put it in SKR Music You Can Vibe To, and Spooky Kitten Records presents a playlist. So thank you for being continued support and submitting your art, man. Really cool track. So now we got 2 left. Got Party Crimson. And then we're gonna end the night with DJ What I'm Making.
You made this.
Thank you everyone for coming out tonight. It means so much to me. Enjoy the music, enjoy the food, enjoy the vibe. And let's have a party that we'll never forget. Let's go! Body, 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 yaddy, party, 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 body, yaddy, party. DJ, turn me up, I pull me up a double cup. Last time I got way too lit, got faded at the other club. So tell me, who gon' stop me? I'm on top and they can't even ride me. Tell me, who gon' stop me? Always in the frame, no way you can grab me. But relax, you're at a party, bro. You get too stressed out when you keep thinking about that future road. Live your life with no regrets, cause you know that we live it for. Wait, that boy keep talking, he think he invincible. Are you wait on my side when you can't get in? It's my body, so of course let's go. Body, yaddy, party, 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 body.
Definitely my favorite track of yours, Crimson Red. Even though the hook is obviously known, like from another song, like I really like your version of it and how you like implemented it into this whole song to be your hook now, and kind of gave it a little bit more life on it. But nonetheless, I really like what you're doing with your production value. Like the vocals sounded really cool with all the trippy effects you added into it. And so I'm going to put that on the SKR Music You Can Vibe To playlist. I think people will enjoy that. And then now we're going to do the last song of the night. What a cool way to end the show. That was DJ Widowmaker with AI enhanced music. I thought it was like a really cool, like dark, like synth pop styled song. That's something Nick would definitely like, so I might have to show him that at the start of the show. But as always, I really like your production quality, and you add like a lot of small things to make the whole instrumental sound different than like a normal EDM maker. And so I appreciate you submitting them to the channel. And with that, I'm gonna